Party people in the place to be. Live from 58 Dream Street. Greg and James beat 'em up. That's right. It's your favorite show on Twitch. Where this guy, James, and this guy,
Greg,
play beat 'em ups. And not just any beat 'em up. Every beat 'em up. Cedric in the house. Yes, the Knights of Arcadia. I like that. I like that. And indeed, tonight, I guess we'll sort of be knights in Takeda Shingen. We'll be samurai.
yes.
And
then we will be heading downtown.
Then yeah, so then we'll have finished off 1988 at the arcades.
Mm-hmm.
And since we're meeting up with Jaleco for the first time, we're gonna also check out their next beat 'em up offering, 1989's Hachoo. And then if time allows, we're going to play some game called Downtown by some organization called Seta Corporation.
The Seta Corporation.
Which I believe Greg was saying are the villains in some anime.
The Seta Corporation is the main villains of Yu-Gi-Oh!
All right. Well, there's a subtle distinction here then.
Very subtle.
Yeah. So here's where we are. We are making our way through. I don't think we're going to do every remaining arcade game through 1993 first, because as you can see, there's a lot.
Yeah.
But we've been on an arcade kick, and I think we'll at least close out the 80s before we check out.
Yeah, jump and do something.
Maybe that's what we're doing. Maybe we're closing out the 80s in the arcade, and then we'll do. We're converging on having
to have at home.
We'll have to get an Amiga emulator working. Oof. Or find an old Amiga. Go yard sailing.
I gotta say, that strikes me as an object that's either going to cost $5 or $500.
Some old lady selling her son's old Amiga from when he was a kid. And I'm there like, but does he have Operation Clean Streets by Silmer Hills? Young man, please just buy it and go away. Or if nothing else, just go away. So yeah, we're in the arcade, and I did not get around to actually fully fixing our busted up sheet, but I did create the new hot seat screen where we can toss up that. Oh man. I don't want to formulate it, but like there is a dark joke there. You know, it's not Subway Vigilante, it's Subway to Catch a Predator. Is the tie-in they're really looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we had some trouble with the MAME emulator.
Yeah, it kept crashing at the level.
Yeah, it was randomly crashing in the middle. And it did say that the ROMs for this have never been dumped properly. So I guess Jaleco is doing a good job of protecting its trade secrets.
Yeah. Because
the ROMs exist. They've been provided to the folks at the folks that make the arcade archives. So I've now purchased Takeda Shingen. So hopefully it's really, really good and it will justify its purchase. This is a 1988 Jaleco game. In the little bit we played of it, I will say that I thought it seemed cooler, than I have generally found Jaleco's Super Nintendo beat 'em ups, which I think are an actual trilogy in Japan, but were released here as 3 different games called like Rival Turf, Brawl Brothers, and The Peacekeepers.
Okay.
And all of them are kind of just there when I've played them. This seemed pretty neat. But let's get a closer look by actually playing it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I need to take back a quarter because neither of us have spent a quarter yet. Or I suppose we could each put a quarter down, secure in the knowledge that we'll spend at least one.
That is most likely.
Now, I got to get this launched. We're using our arcade sticks here, but when they map the buttons for console compatibility, they use the A, B, X, and Y that correspond to an Xbox 360.
Which I assume they thought most people would be using.
Reasonably, I don't think, I bet the average purchaser of an arcade stick controller in the 21st century, not just the 21st century, but the 20s of the 21st century.
That's true. That is what you do. You slap it down on the machine.
Yeah. Greg could get scooped because he doesn't know. Oh, he's
I
got his
also
quarter down. I gotta put mine down.
I've got control over my own quarters now. So James can't blame his deaths on desperately trying to give me quarters.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah.
Because I take no pleasure in having an excuse for why I died. I would rather just not die. Okay, so
might as well.
A and Y will be right and left, but that's B and X per our labels, which is how you want it to be. The button to the left and the button to the right will be our controls. And yeah, this is the only, so far, non-Technos beat 'em up that we've seen utilize the Renegade style of having a right attack and a left attack that is context sensitive depending on what direction you're facing it, which is kind of cool. So I believe we got to press some of our bumpers or something to insert coins and press start.
Okay.
Which are the buttons. Okay, we have 2 coins in, so we're on the path. Maybe then it's start. Try pressing the literal button that says start at the top in that little tray. Nope. Let's ask. When in doubt, ask. Start is the R button. Okay.
R is probably R. I mean, right?
Probably. Yes.
Yeah.
Confirmed. All right. So this game does a few things that are surprising. Even in the... Well, first of all, some just absolutely beautiful coloring.
Oh, it looks like only one of us is in.
Have you pressed your right bumper?
Nah, man.
Aha, you're in. Oh yeah, this is Takeda Shingen the way it was meant to be played. Okay.
It does have the original Japanese.
It didn't have an option, so I'm not sure whether if this game was ever actually released here.
It was. It was released as Samurai Warriors. And in fact, that's the ROM we were playing when we were playing it. Nicely done. So yeah, I think I got into this a little bit the last time we played, but this character, Takeda Shingen.
Oh hey, I see. Yeah, because before we were trying to get the pickups to spell samurai.
Yeah.
And now we need them to actually be the characters of a word that is probably samurai or something similar.
Probably something like samurai.
I would guess that samurai is not a 4-character. Got it, my voices. Welcome. Right now we're beating up the enemies of Takeda Shingen during the fiefdoms period.
Yes, the Shugaken gun.
The pre-shogunate.
No. Yeah, the pre-shogunate. So yeah, like I was saying before, it's interesting because this is a character who, like, if you were a Japanese student, you likely would know this character, this man, because he was a real figure that actually existed and was an important figure of the era. But like, it's not. He's not the most important person. But well, he's pretty important. He's interesting, but he's just not. He's not.
He's not a main guy.
Yeah, he's not the dude who won that period.
Yeah.
Nor is he the dude who ultimately inherited the power. He's just.
Speaking of the power, I'm chopping dudes in half.
You sure? Oh, you've got infinite power. That's what's going on there. Chop those dudes in half.
That lasts a really long. No, okay, I jinxed it, but it was going great. It was lasting quite a while.
Oh, I've got it now. Oh, this guy. He's blocking my cut you in half ability.
Oh, oops! I got the shifting.
Yeah, you gotta.
But I didn't notice that it was appearing until I was already picking it up. So besides being one
there
of
is a degree of timing on this too, because when they have their sword raised,
yeah, there's no move set, but there's a little bit to the fighting. Hey, our first boss fight where the game doesn't just lock up in the emulator. Thank you very much, Arcade Archives. This guy looks magnificent.
He does.
Oh, man. Gets Sir John A in a fighting game.
Yeah.
His taunt at the beginning is puking.
I thought I was just like
our-
downing an entire bottle of rum.
Our first prime minister, our founding father, although we don't call him that or say those, do that kind of thing. But our first prime minister famously once showed up really drunk to a political debate and vomited in the middle of it, and then wiped his mouth off and said, launched into like, "I'm sorry, madam, ladies and gentlemen," but like these attitudes, I'm so disgusted by my opponent's ideas or lack of Canadian values or some shit.
Damn, your health does not respond between levels.
No, but okay, we got a cool new background. We're fighting on a rooftop. No, we're fighting on a staircase.
Yeah.
Which poses no movement challenges on the Z-axis.
Well, why?
We're unlimited.
Whoa! I got my ass kicked.
You certainly did.
Absolutely destroyed.
I slaughtered them with the bombs, though. Ah! I failed to pick it up. Oh, and then I picked it up, but it was wrong.
Sorry, I'm just inputting my name. Maybe I should just get back in there. Okay.
Alright, hit your quarter button. That's right. He might have. I was not. Oh, man. He certainly, at the very least, just hits really hard with his cool 2 swords. Oh, hey, it's a 2-sword guy now. The bald guy was a chain fighter.
Yeah,
like a chain blade.
So there's some enemy variants here as well.
Like the other enemies seem to be the same soldiers, but they have a whole new palette, which is cool.
Yeah. I like this palette, actually. I imagine the thing here is that we're fighting some other shogun. Some other, oh, sorry, not shogun, but...
yeah, I assume,
Dialogue.
like, in every level, we're battling against some figure. Who's the boss.
Oh, no.
Oh!
This sucks.
Did you see that?
No, because look what's happening to me.
Oh, no, but look at the guys I'm killing. They're falling down the stairs. Like, that touch alone has more personality than anything I can remember from the Jaleco Super Famicom beat-em-ups.
Oh, just destroyed I was.
Oh, man.
Jeez Louise.
Not feeling it, Guided by Voices? I mean, the palette of the level is definitely pretty drab. But I like the palettes of the gear. They're not, like, that dynamic. But the first boss had really colorful gear, so I think that might just be maintaining a, leader versus whatever distinction. Alright, I'm joining you and having spent a quarter.
Yeah, well, I spent 2 because of that time I got absolutely wrecked.
Yeah,
Oh,
man, that
nice
was
that he
brutal.
falls down the stairs. I agree, James. Okay, I got samurai. Now I've got the daggers that kill people in a just a terrible manner. They need to be blurred out when they die.
Whoa, yeah, jeez. Okay, so we have a structure. There's an... Oh, man.
Oh, we're firing forward this time. Against...
Birds.
Birds.
It's like karateka. Oh, man. And also, I started watching the Blue Guy because, in addition to standing out for being the first game we played that wasn't made by Technos, that used their control scheme from the original Renegade, this is also the first game I think we've seen where they buck the player 1 is blue, player 2 is red convention. Oh, we're like fighting our way up a staircase now.
Yeah, this is nice.
Oh no, I just got slaughtered by some kind of crazy move. I don't even understand exactly what happened.
I believe you struck swords at the same time.
Oh.
Doesn't
Oh, maybe there's a thing in there where if I had like mashed the button, I could win that fight and get the kill.
Oh wow.
Because I certainly didn't.
Now we're munching some quarters a little
Oof.
bit.
Yeah, jeez. They just slaughtered me.
Oh. What's going on? Oh, I see. I see the issue. There we go.
Oh no, I just fell off the side.
Oh.
Meanwhile, you got killed because this is an absurd fight.
It is, yeah. They can really...
Huh, on the way up with your jump. Oh no, these guys are murderous. This is terrible. Okay.
Jeez.
I'm caught up in quarters. Oh, I got power. I got the power, Greg. And I grabbed one of the characters we need.
Yeah, they really did grab you.
Yeah, there's just I don't know. It would obviously help us if we knew how it worked. Oh, no. I get it. I spelled samurai. Oh, so that gives us the knives, which are actually extremely
Very
helpful in
useful.
this context. Hey, the clashing thing happened twice. Neither of us died. We tossed the guy back and forth between us.
Fantastic.
Whoa.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, all right. This is cool. This guy's like a serious chain fighter. He's got like extra chain.
An extra fucking. This
And
man is
like a
built like a
scythe?
box.
With a very skinny head. So is it just supposed to be like a
Ooh,
comical?
you got me.
This guy's like
Do I have
over
another?
armored.
Okay, I have another guy though.
Oh, I see where it is. It's a non-stylized number next to 1 up or 2 up. Tells you how many lives you have.
Well, okay, I see it now. Because it's empty. Okay, give me another quarter. That's 6. So we're past. We're
I'm in to
you're
play
in
this
for
through.
one more.
I'm in to see this through for sure. And yeah, I haven't hit my 5-quarter limit yet. My 5-quarter minimum. We haven't enforced that so far. Because
Well,
I think a
anything that's
recurring
truly-
theme is also going to be that a lot of the shittier games are real brief and
Yeah.
don't even, because we didn't even spend 5 quarters beating DJ Boy, did
No,
we?
I don't
Yeah.
think we did. Oh, got him.
Or if we did, it was barely more than that.
I don't know if that's the way he looked in life. Like
This
a
guy-
Texan, sort of.
That's true. If they had let Dukakis
Ooh, purple
ride
guys.
the tank into the
Wait, purple
presidential
guys have
race.
guns now.
Oh, and these are like new purple guys. Like they have hair. The buff enemies here.
Yeah, they got range.
Oh man. Oh, just you wait until the Tokugawa shogunate, buddy. They'll take your guns away.
Yeah, that's why historically they were so hated. Because they came for your guns.
Yeah.
Oh well, they can bounce you back and forth just as easily as
Oh no, what happened here? I
it's
lost.
paused out because you're writing your name. Okay.
No, I know that, but something went wrong with entering my name.
Oh, I think it's because we were both dead. God,
Yeah.
that sucks. You get caught between them
Whoa.
and it's impossible.
Yep. Oh. Man, there's a song on the album Czarface Meets Ghostface, which I have been listening to recently. It's not at all a new album, especially because Czarface put out albums at a crazy rate. They got together in 2013. I think they already have like 10 full albums. Anyway, and there's a line Ghostface has where he says, "My guns are so big they dislocate hips." And those are the kind of guns that these fellows are using. Of course, I think in reality, if somebody shoots you with a really big gun in the hips, it'll do something way worse than just dislocate.
Yeah, it will annihilate them.
Yeah. And-
Wow. These guns don't tickle either.
yeah.
They take big chunks of your health.
I like how it's kind of reminds me of Golden Axe in the way that it's using a really. Oh, it does look like a magic eye. It's using a really muted color palette, but I like the backgrounds.
Yeah.
They're not fantastical, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jeez.
Ha! I leapt over the gun guy's head and then killed him from the other side. It was very satisfying. Oh, but then I got pistol whipped. Well, not pistol whipped. Shotgun whipped. Oh no. Why am I entering my initials? Oh, because I got the high score. I gotta do it for this one.
What are you doing different from me? That you are doing so much 4 quarters better than me.
Oh man. Yeah, I knew the musket rounds were large. hits you like a really, really hard punch in the stomach. Yeah, like,
Jeez, he just collapsed.
there's not a... Like, there's less to the gameplay in this than even the original Renegade, which it's using the level structure of. But... And the controls. Yeah, you know what? This is one of the first beat 'em ups we played, not just that uses the Renegade control scheme, but that seems to be looking more at Renegade than at Double Dragon.
Yeah, it does really. The directional controls, Ooh, these guys just crumble though when you take them out. Finally.
Which, you know,
I feel like it's
Cedric,
been
I mean,
forever. Okay.
I believe that's true in real life too. If you're being swarmed by an armed gang, you can't get. You gotta keep your back to the wall, right? Oh, cool. Now we're shooting up again, but now the up shoots back.
Oh, shoot.
Wait, and we
out.
can't hit them. We're not actually hitting them. We're just trying to survive.
Can we not hit them?
No.
Don't you have arrows though?
Yes, but unless they have the tiniest hitbox imaginable, I'm sure that I like physically hit someone. But yeah, like the way that the levels, well, that's a waste of our bombs. The way that the levels are like kind of like not a single screen because the screen scrolls, but a single room with a gang that comes at you that you got to fight your way through.
Yeah.
You can't see the whole gang at the start, like in Renegade. And just generally speaking, this game's not as good as Renegade.
No.
But it's along that it's fun. Like even the very mild amount of mixing it up that they've done with the enemies is enough to add something.
Oh, that's an edge. I
Yeah.
walked off.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't aware.
Yeah, I did that on the stairs. Ah!
See?
I was trying to pick up the thing,
Yeah,
which I
that's
should not have
what
done.
I did the first time
Hey,
I died there.
my flashing power up persists through death.
Oh, nice.
That's
Here's another
kind
guy,
of
I
a-
imagine.
Whoa!
Well, I can imagine. Yep. Oh, well.
This guy, I like that this guy in particular, like, is a dork who took it too far with the stylizing the armor. Like, he has no point of view.
No.
As befitting a warrior who cowardly uses a firearm while wearing the armor of a samurai.
Ooh. Oh,
Ooh.
I didn't die. I've got a sliver of health.
Oh, man. From what little I do know... Yeah, oh, this guy's a good defensive fighter, which I guess you would be if you're trying to block a thin katana blade.
Forward bullfrog.
But like, even when you're getting quarter munched and your guy's getting killed super fast, it always feels like it's in a way that at least makes sense. Like, okay, yeah, I got shot.
Oh, yeah. I got
okay,
wrecked.
the bad guys surrounded me and they viciously
They just
like
bounced me
chop-
back and forth between.
Yeah, until I'm dead. There's a man who just bashed me over the head with a cannon. Hey, Mom, welcome.
Do you think any of this is based
On history,
on history?
like
even in the
probably the
vaguest sense?
characters' names.
Well, yeah, that definitely the character.
But no, I do not think there was a rainbow samurai who
No.
fought with a cannon.
But maybe like the dude who his name was is famous for his cannon techniques in battle.
I know. I feel like I'm pretty sure based on the portrait that we got before this fight and just the general presentation of this guy, that we're supposed to think this guy's a dork. Like he's a tryhard with his colorful armor. We've already seen cool colorful armor
We have, yeah.
by a guy who fought us with a sword, like an honorable warrior.
This guy's got stars and stripes essentially. Oh, come on! He's got the absolute sliverest of health. One more hit will do it. No!
Nope.
Two
Two more.
hits. Yeah, two
Yes.
more.
Boom. Down he goes.
Dead.
I would have loved a Shanbara effect there if he would just been like spraying blood when he went down on his knees. That'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah. Something out of Kurosawa.
Oh, great. A fight on a collapsing wooden bridge. I mean, hey, classic beat 'em up stuff. Oh, come on, what are you doing? My guy got like stuck on the Z-axis. He wouldn't come down, and now he's dead.
Oh, it.
Man, what's happening? Okay, I don't know how, but there is something happening when the swords clash that you can get the better of. I don't know if it's timing based. Oh, great.
What? I got stuck.
Great flicker. Yeah, there's something glitchy on this level. Whoa. Yeah, like, I think it's supposed to be like they're trying to simulate like bad weather or like slippery bridge or something.
But it's not coming across.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Oh man. Jeez, let it go, guys. He's dead. Oh, leave me alone, survey company. There.
James is being asked his opinions about local radio stations.
I am. I'm pretty sure they're actually just calling me to say, did you get our longitudinal study in the mail? And I did, which I agreed to do for you. But I thought I was pretty clear in the brief phone survey I did that led them to ask me to do the long one, that I do not listen to the radio, ever. So I'm just going to basically like return to the blank. Like I'll go through and I'll put a 0 everywhere that's relevant.
Yeah. Well, they might ask you a question like, hey, if there was more of this on the radio, would you listen to it?
And the answer would be when. Like, no. Why? Just I don't... Welcome,
Hey,
Eerie
welcome,
Adventures.
Eerie Adventures.
Thank you for following, as the poorly animated sprite of me says.
I don't think it's poorly animated, James.
I mean, it's pretty good.
I think he's got a point of view.
When people subscribe, that one's well animated.
Okay, we
It's
got some
me
bombs
jumping,
over here. Hold
and
on.
I unintentionally, although it worked out, I unintentionally did the Jessica Rabbit thing with the jumping sprite of me's hair. Like it goes up when actually if you jumped, your hair would be still down on your head, because the reason your hair goes up when you jump is because you're falling and it's getting air wind resisted. Oh damn, I should have waited before I grabbed that.
When we kill, it's censored now because of our rainbow swords.
Ah yes. Nice. I'm glad that we won the last bit there by knocking him off. I'm not even sure that we need to be jumping those little bumps. Also, am I not defeated?
Nope.
I don't understand why the bonus level stops.
Yeah.
I don't know what the mechanism is that makes it stop.
Okay.
Okay. Resist with all your might the urge to spoil our bombs. Oh no, we're stuck. But I got the bombs out and got a whole bunch of kills. Ho ho ho!
Whoa, hey everybody!
Welcome, 24 Eerie Adventure Raiders.
We are playing Takeda Shingen from Jaleco.
Yeah. We're doing just the thing that you would want to be doing when a huge party raids you so that you can convert them to following your channel.
Yeah.
We're playing
a little-known Jaleco game.
Everybody's favorite
1898.
Jaleco arcade beat 'em up of 1988. Takeda Shingen. Hey, Stupinski! Well, oh, I bet I'm starting to see how this all came to pass. We are very cozy, Greg and I. We're in a very small room. We don't have the heat on and it's still warm, just from the energy of the gaming. I like this guy.
This guy has final boss energy.
Yeah. Like, we actually have to, like, as Takeda Shingen's final quest, he must kill Santa.
Yeah. He's doing okay. He's okay. So, yeah, we are, just in time for Samurai Santa, we are a beat-em up stream right now. We do other things on this channel, but right now, this is Greg. Welcome to Greg and James Beat 'em Up.
Yeah, there are basically 3 events that happen on 58 Dream Street. There is every Tuesday, Greg and James Beat 'em Up, our ongoing project to play every beat 'em up and become the world's greatest beat 'em up experts, and then have people take us seriously when we express our opinions about beat 'em ups. Then on Fridays, when the fates allow, we play Frosthaven, the board game sequel to Gloomhaven. We are as far as I know, the only stream in the Gloomhaven category on Twitch that is pointing a camera at a board instead of playing the Steam version.
Yep.
And then
We are analog.
usually on the weekends, but every now and then I find time on the weekday. Just me by myself, I play video games. Mostly RPGs, adventure games, and puzzle games. But every now and then something different. For example, sometime fairly soon on a Sunday, I'll be playing Mario Maker 2 because one of our regulars here, British, found a cool Mario Maker 2 world that a guy did that's entirely built out of... Yeah, that's one of my main ongoing RPG things is the Ultima series.
Damn,
I've played...
Really 3 hits.
It's all about timing with this.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's often the case in beat 'em ups. But it's really important here. This is not like a cheap beat 'em up boss where...
No, but he will kill you in 2 hits. This
Yeah.
guy's got strength and skill.
Oof. Yeah, down I go. Yeah, so I started with Ultima 5, although I have played 4. Oh, whoops. A new high score. I gotta enter my initials for this.
Yeah, I know.
Unless you get killed.
No.
Breaks the
I'm doing
initial.
okay. Damn. Nope. Oh, you got there though. Good job.
Alright, I'm in. 14 quarters deep.
Yeah, well, that's nowhere near how much I've spent on this.
Yeah, so this Mario Maker 2 world the British found, a creator, I don't know that it's a fellow, made a whole world of 1-1 variations. So I'm going to... I don't know if it's all like Kaizo nonsense or I'm going in with no other notions. So I'm looking forward to trying it for a week or two before I get back into something meatier. But yeah, with Ultima, I've played on the stream. I've done Ultima 5, 6, 7 Part 1, and I'm about to finish, probably next weekend, I'll finish Ultima Underworld 2, Labyrinth of Worlds. And I've been doing the King's Quest series on Saturdays. I'm now most of the way through King's Quest 7, The Princeless Bride. And then sometime soon, I'm going to do the Dark Sun Shattered Lands game. There's all kinds of stuff here, if you enjoy classic games.
So, right now though, we are playing, as James said...
Takeda Shingen.
Yeah, all the
Shingen Samurai Warriors.
So we've got a whole collection on YouTube now for the notables from the period from the origins, or the proto-origins of the beat 'em up, all the way through all the notables, all the way up to 1993.
It's 2 arbitrary classifications. Through 1993, just because.
Yeah.
And then notable or notable adjacent. And very not clearly defined. I think people might argue with a few of the games we haven't done yet as notables.
Yeah,
but I
we've hit the big ones.
I don't think anyone, for the
We've
most
played
part,
the Turtles.
would disagree with the ones that we've called notables, except for the few that we called notable adjacent. Like this
I think Combat Tribes needs
the
to be
Combat
talked about more.
Tribes. It should be talked. It's a neat little game, but we only played it because we're like, why would Technos not design Double Dragon 3 in-house? Apparently it was so that they could do the Combat Tribes. That sounds absurd. Is it bad? No, it was pretty good.
It was pretty good. But now we are making our way through the rest.
Yeah, now we're doing... So, like, we've already played one great game during this cleanup phase.
Yes, we did,
Konami's
yeah.
Crime Fighters.
A surprisingly, rich beat 'em up.
Yeah, and then we've also played a surprisingly racist
Oh yeah.
game called DJ Boy.
Don't
We didn't
seek
love
that one out.
that one.
No
Put
need
that in the
for it.
goon tier. We have a very simple classification system. Boss tier for the absolute best beat 'em ups.
We're getting there.
Mid
Slow
for
but
most
surely.
of them. Games that are good. Put this on while your buddy's over. Play it for 40 minutes. Have a good time. And
Oh, he's so close.
oh, he's going down.
Damn.
$4 is all you'll get from me, machine. Nope.
Nope. It's gonna be $4.
Fine. $4.25. You know, I'd probably wind up like somehow destabilizing. It's all just timing, Stavinsky.
I find it's really yes.
Oh, beautiful.
Jumping. Oh, his helmet fell off. Fantastic. That. Oh yeah. This is a variant. That was the boss.
So is that our leader? Who is this guy?
This is, I think, supposed to be Takeda Shingen. No. Oh no. We've got at least one more boss after this.
We can shoot these ninjas, and they explode into blood packets. But I'm really bad at aiming at them.
Oh, and I was just jumping because I was looking
Yes.
at the red guy.
You were hopping along. Yep, it's counterintuitive to be player 2 playing as a blue guy. Alright. This is the best bonus stage yet.
As you say, they do just end abruptly, though.
Yeah, I don't understand the mechanism for ending. Ooh. This guy's got Jafar energy.
Wait, we're just going straight to a boss who kills you in a single hit. Holy Toledo.
Pay up, kids. You've had your free ride.
Yeah, your free ride.
Now
Right
you will
into
earn
boss.
every hit. You will give us 1/4 for every 2 times this guy hits you. Ooh, it looked like you did more damage by interrupting a jump than by catching him off guard.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's true.
This guy's got throwing knives.
Yeah, this is not just the same Santa guy we just fought.
No, it's a different guy. Oh,
He really
Yeah,
did,
yeah.
yeah. He went from Jafar to being, well, another Santa samurai. But I guess that's just a... Did the enemies of Takeda Shingen have these weird stylized Santa masks? Oh, decapitated. I mean, not literally. They didn't animate a decapitation in this, but...
No, this isn't that one we were playing last week that had oddly violent animation.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, right. And of course, now that I think about it, it was much clearer in the portrait that there was a fellow in some sort of turban, not turban, but like headscarf,
Yeah.
hooded setup.
It should be noted there is a desert area in Japan. It is
Yep.
a small nation, but there is a small desert there. Which I think Takeda Shingen might have actually been from in real life. All I know about him is that his initial region was
Ooh.
described as arid. So
All right, enjoy your dinner, guided by voices.
yes, enjoy. Also notable about this guy, he's one of the most successful generals of the period, and took his small nation
Oh,
to be
man.
one of the most powerful in the entire country. When it started out without access to the sea,
Wow.
which, if you are aware of Japan and its relevant size, you're never more than an hour and a half drive from the sea.
Yeah,
max.
that's a rough border setup.
Yeah.
Okay, we really we focused in on this guy a little.
We did.
We were
really got
burning,
that.
pardon me, quarters at the start.
There we go. Oh. Once you can get them locked in a thing. Ooh, shit. He really takes me out. Alright. God.
Boom.
I know it's
You got me with the one-hit kill again. I'll say this
Yes.
for the one-hit kill. It'd be very frustrating if we were putting in actual quarters, but like
If you can get
with the very simple animation, they really sold me that like, yeah, oh yeah, he got me with that's the one-hit kill. Like he has cleanly sliced my head
if you
off.
can get like 4 hits on him for 1/4, that there's a degree of satisfaction in that. Like, oh yeah. I'm
Boom.
getting yes.
He's done.
Got an advance on my allowance for this.
Did he have more frame? No, he couldn't possibly have more frames of falling down animation.
I think we're
Oh, and now it's reminding us of
Oh yeah, all the men we've killed. There we go.
Hey, all right, cool.
All right.
All right, this is a cool little game.
It was a cool little game. I will say, graphically, we've seen better games.
Yep.
Both, including games of the era. it's a unique style, but I wouldn't call it like top of the line. I do like that they fell down the stairs in that one level, and there's some neat touches. Like they put like there are much higher quality beat 'em ups that we've played that have not had this level of variation and this level of restraint in not like putting gun guys in the first level, saving those.
Yeah, this game
late in the game.
If we actually like, I put $525 into this, and you put $650.
Yeah.
So like, that's not that much money, really, in the big scheme of things.
Well, I mean,
but
today,
it is like
in 1989.
Right. Yes, obviously in 1989, that was like you saved up your allowance for a couple of weeks.
In $1988, that has to be like $30-$40.
But I suppose the typical beat 'em up experience in the arcade is more along the lines of like, you know, you just got game over on the third level because you were out of quarters.
Yeah.
As opposed to you were like, all right, well, I mean, we got to finish it for the stream.
But yeah, like they held back the gun. There are children who are like, no, you don't get it though. Once you beat the fourth guy with the what was the boss that we fought before the gun guy? Everything before the gun guy is like blank in my mind now.
There was Chain Guy.
I think it was probably Chain
Guy. Blade. This is the first boss. First boss I think is the coolest looking.
He's great.
He's got the black devil mask. He's got the I really like his palette.
He's really classical samurai.
Yeah.
Which is a bit ironic because the picture of him makes him look more like just like a local bandit.
Yeah.
And when we confront him, he's the most samurai guy we fight.
Yeah.
Jakai kiss. Yeah. So, but like, yeah, I'm a bit torn on it though because I do think it's quarter munching. It's a high difficulty game.
It's high difficulty, but I don't think I think the huge variation in the number of quarters we spent suggests that it's not pure quarter munching.
No, it's not. There's a skill to it.
There have been games that we've played where towards the end we're just throwing quarters in to just and then mashing the button and hope. This is all like if you just have the patience to just take your shots.
I will say I can't see how this game is playable as a single player experience though.
No, I don't. I think all of the bosses we did rely on taking their backs.
Yeah.
I think in fact, I felt like the one I made the most headway by against when you weren't there was actually the final boss because I was so locked into focusing on the timing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if I spent $125 just fighting that final boss.
Yeah.
But a lot of that came quick at the start.
Yeah, just getting used to his moveset.
Yeah. So I do not. So the next step in stylizing this screen is to have, I'll say Greg, and we'll figure out what tier it is, and then we'll set up a little
button, and it will be a boo 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 goon tier.
Yeah, it'll be something. And we're not there yet, though.
No.
So instead, what's going to happen, Greg, is that you and I will agree on what tier to put it into, and then I'll look right into the camera and say it so everyone's clear.
Okay.
And then we'll move on.
Well, it's definitely not goon. Easy decision.
I think this is a pretty easy decision in that this was not a boss tier game.
No. There's limitations.
There's not enough to it.
Yeah.
I could see if Jaleco had followed this I could see Takeda Shingen 3 if they kept progressing and
being
and
a boss.
refining.
Yeah.
I could see it getting there. I don't think they ever followed up on this.
Jaleco with the battle book from either side.
Yeah. What I've been thinking, Cedric, except that it's artwork that I never clear enough time to do, and I'm not good at art, so it takes me a very long time to do simple things, was taking the Greg and James beat 'em up sprites that currently exist on the front screen and having them be the mid tier, and so they would appear on either side of the phrase mid tier, and then animating a sad version of us where we're just a little more slumped, a little more one of us beat up, my glasses are missing a thing, and that's the goon tier. And then
mid tier is just normal.
Yeah, mid tier is normal, and then for boss tier, The easy part would be hacking my sprite head onto a Bobo's body.
Yeah.
Which
Just
is a
a
good
huge
visual
Bobo.
gag. That's an easy visual gag. But then the hard paired visual gag is to take the rollerblade Greg and convert him to unicycle Greg, who is juggling knives instead of just wielding them.
Yeah.
It would be that, like, it's within the bounds of what I'm capable of as an artist. But I gotta do it. And that's tough.
I like that we can still just hear in the background the sound of swords clashing. I don't know if the people at home can hear
don't
that.
think the people at home... Oh, yes, they are.
Yeah, great. That's what I want. That's the other thing, too. Not a lot of very little music. Hey, it's Stimpinski joining the war.
Boom. Yeah, Stimpinski's been firing volleys all over the place in the emoji wars since he signed up.
Just
yeah.
giving everybody equal footing here.
So, Takeda Shingen, Greg, this is a mid-game, right?
It's a mid-tier game. It's a high mid-tier game.
Yeah.
I think it's going to rank higher than some of the other things we've played.
Mid to upper mid.
Mid to upper mid.
It's good. One day when we're through 1993, we'll do a proper sorted list, which probably then obliges us to do some YouTube optimized, like here's a 10 to 15 minute countdown of the top 10 beat 'em ups.
Number 15.
Oh god. Anyway, that's something we can think about in 2025.
Yeah.
So
worry about that next year.
So we can start spitballing, but not that much yet. Okay. So the other two games that we're playing tonight, I checked and they were not there. There are no Arcade Archives versions, so we're going back to MAME and we're hoping that all the ROMs have been dumped correctly.
Yes.
So that means that we need to do a little bit of plugging around, Greg.
Well,
So I will.
mic is
There.
on. Yeah,
Gotcha.
we're back.
Okay. Something about unplugging the capture card caused it to disconnect the mics.
Yeah.
But we've caught it. We're back. The last thing I said before I
this got
realized we
super
were silent
loud.
was, as well it should, Stimpinski, when you said, and there goes the sound. But I was just talking about the sword sounds in the background. All right.
Here we are.
We must commit in our hearts, Greg, that if we realize right at the start that I have player 2 joystick and you have player 1 in MAME, that we will switch that.
Yeah. I think I'm still left stick. It should be okay. So now we
Okay,
are switching
hold
over.
on. Yeah, switch the input thing to X input at the top
Done?
so that the thing can read us correctly. And then, yeah, let's just get it on deck. We are going to play a game called Downtown. So it's a Jaleco sandwich today.
Jaleco sandwich. So downtown, technically two separate words apparently.
No,
Down
it's
and
camel
down.
cased. It's just I can't do camel case with the
font?
mono space, no small, all caps Nintendo font. So yeah, here we are.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna play a game called Downtown.
Downtown. Not much.
We
in
gotta
this game.
we gotta deduct our quarter counts.
Oh yeah.
down to
oh
0.
My God.
Whoops. But we gotta be very careful not to accidentally hit a default hotkey in OBS that switches scenes. There.
So the Seta Corporation folded in 2009.
Well, hey, geez, they held out.
They lasted for quite a while.
They were hanging in there.
Sort of just a minor video game company that held on through the years.
Good
Made
for
stuff
them.
for every major system up to 2009, basically, including an
No
Xbox 360 game.
error or warning messages from MAME. I like that feeling.
That's good, yeah. Oh, we're a bit off center here.
Yeah, because this is a.
So this is a game in which we play as Jerry Seinfeld and his friends
Yeah.
beating up.
This is a vertical.
Yes.
Cabinet.
Now we've not
Oh.
played one of these.
And
It's a top-down look.
this is cool. This is interesting. already. We haven't even started playing. And what more can we ask, really, than that things be interesting?
Yeah.
It looks both unconventional and yet recognizably a beat 'em up.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong.
We're gonna find
This is
it.
a top-down cabinet, so this is one of the cabinets that you'd be actually physically standing over.
Oh, cool. All right.
So.
So your plus is your quarter insert button, and 9 should be your start.
I think you got that backwards.
No, it's just. Oh, I see. No. The problem here, the issue is that we are not in the thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look, you've. Yeah.
Yeah.
So then
Then I
press
can
your
use it.
start, press 9, and I'll press 1. It added quarters for us. Oh,
Well.
man. Okay, so that's one of his goons. They put some real artistic labor went into specifically. Oops.
We got friendly.
I'm
fire.
player 1, you're player 2. Okay, we're always facing north, it seems. All right, punching and kicking, 2-button attacks.
Now they weren't doing this. Okay, so a little bit of lookup. I think something's off here.
What's off?
This is supposed to have directional joysticks. I think we're supposed to have 2 joysticks here.
Oh, this is a twin stick game?
Yeah, because you can punch in a direction you're not facing. So we're sort of locked in. You see how we almost move like tanks when we move left and right?
Okay, well...
We're locked into pure north here.
Well, we lack the technology for this right now. So I think we're going to have to put a pin in this.
Yeah.
Which is a shame.
What kind of technology would allow this?
That's a great... Wait. How can you do twin sticks and also buttons on an arcade cabinet?
All I know is that
Okay.
I can read you the thing.
Well, we will have to look into it. So another...
It's notable for being the only arcade brawler where the bodies of enemies remain on screen after being...
I was
up.
going to say, that is a notable thing we can already see.
It features a special rotating joystick that allows you to move in one direction while facing another.
A special rotating joystick?
Yeah.
That's problematic.
That feels like a proprietary device.
Okay, so there. You know what? There's something to be said for the idea that I should myself do some research. Because we could avoid these kind of situations. But hey, a tantalizing taste
Of downtown.
of what's to come.
Well, we figured
And you know what? We
how
didn't
that
have
works.
2 games worth of time left anyway, I don't think, unless one of them was going to be really short. So,
Well, we'll see.
okay. Let's drain our quarters back down to 0.
Okay, and head over to...
And we're bringing up down, not downtown, Hachoo.
Hachoo. Hachoo, I did look up, is apparently a triple... it is Haya, which is apparently a traditionally Chinese martial arts
Okay.
expression. What would you say? It's an
Exclamation.
Yeah, it's supposed to actually increase your power. Is what things like Aya and
It's a mantra.
Ya. Yeah. Well, no.
No,
It's
but, okay.
literally like it's been shown actually in studies that when you scream, it actually really helps you release power, like literally quick strength, which is what power is definitely initially, and also it decreases your pain. So, yeah, Kias, thank you. Kia is what they do in Taekwondo. But so this is Haya, but translated into Japanese, it's spelled out in Japanese katanaka, and then again translated from there into English, and what we end up with is Hachoo.
Which sounds like a sneeze.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not supposed to be a sneeze. It's just a martial arts game.
Yep.
Okay. Well, come on, MAME. Please have this working. Like, it should be. Yep, no warnings.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wait, there are known problems
Nope,
with
there
this
are no
machine.
problems.
1 or more ROMs have not been correctly dumped. That does not mean that it won't work.
Martial arts sneezing.
Yeah, it's a
Nothing
power
says-
sneeze.
Yeah. Nothing says that you can't,
Oh,
just sneeze your way to victory. Oop.
I
Okay.
need to adjust again because I changed this to be vertical for the previous game.
There's a statue breaking apart.
There.
And we are volunteering for something. I imagine to go
This looks like...
fix this.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're the two who
We're
are
the two-
master. We will,
We will do it.
yeah.
Us two blonde fellows will do it.
Uh-oh. It's already looking to me like we are not playing a beat 'em up. But let's find out by inserting coins. In expelling air from the lungs for the shout, you flex the muscles in your core. Okay, yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. I buy that.
Come on. There we go.
Have you pressed start?
My start is plus, yeah?
9.
9. No,
Uh-oh.
9 just gives me a quarter.
Now push start. Okay. And now when you get a chance, press 8 twice. Okay, no, this is a beat 'em up. Ooh, I got a guy in a grapple, but I didn't know what to do. All right.
Okay, we gotta jump.
I've got a jump and a kick. And that seems to be it. Do you have a punch?
No, I don't seem to.
It's not using the default button 0.
Whoa!
Nice, nice touch. Okay, so
We appear to just be flying in the sky.
on a cloud.
On a cloud, as you do.
The cloud, like, that picks us up outside of our dojo. So it's like a public transit cloud.
Yeah.
Is-
Just a kick and a jump.
Okay. I was doing a punch.
How are you doing a punch?
It was just happening with the same button. Wait, no. Punch is... Yeah, without any direction, press the attack button.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm out. There's my second quarter.
Oh, down I go.
Oh, this is a hopping vampire.
Oh,
Traditionally Chinese hopping vampire.
yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Jiangxi.
what we were just saying.
Well, you were saying hopping vampire, but yes.
That's what they are colloquially known as.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, he just threw me off
It's a
the
totally reasonable description of what they are.
That's
Oh.
me. That's me.
Alright, so this guy's got the classic... Oh no.
Oh, shoot.
Do we have a jump with no attack?
There we go. Okay. On my third quarter.
That's terrible. What's the point of a jump?
Just positioning?
Yeah,
I
like,
guess.
I mean, there is a point to it, but it's underdeveloped.
I can do a throw.
Oh yeah,
on
there's a
it.
character in Darkstalkers that is one of those vampires, Jiangxi. Is that just the character's name too, Jiangxi? I like that we can use our throws on the boss. And the animation of throwing the boss. And we can get the one-hit kill by knocking him off the cliff. Well fought.
Thank you.
Passing through the arch. Oh, yes. Xianko. I remember before I ever played that game being fascinated by her character design. I just think she looked very
Yeah,
cool.
that statue's getting uglier, so we better hurry up.
Okay.
We were definitely both blonde in the intro, but I have distinctly blue hair.
Well, you know, if you're blonde, you can dye your hair blue pretty easy.
Oh, countered me somehow. Don't know how.
Do you know how you did the throw to the screen? Was it just directional?
No,
in
I
the
don't
grapple?
know how I did it. You can try. Yeah.
Hachoo! There it is. It is just directional.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
But there's no up. There's no throw them off into the background. You'll just stand there like a chump and get beat. This is fun.
Yeah.
And like it's colorful.
It's
The
novel.
sprites are nice.
Well,
But as we've said, yeah, there we go. Traditional beat 'em up bullshit platforming.
That's what the jump is for, James.
Yeah. But like as we've said with so many games, like a move set would really kind of flesh this experience out. Like just punch, kick, and throw is kind of limited.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I think the most limited we've experienced.
Whoa, what are these guys? Well, they slow down the
Actually, I
emulator.
suppose Battletoads just has regular attack and jump attack.
I'm done? I'm done.
But that's why we're advocates of the contrarian view that Battletoads sucks.
I think it would be a wider view if Battletoads was more widely played.
And less widely just reflected upon nostalgically.
Yeah.
I hate this guy. There. But I enjoyed kicking his teeth in. Just get up. Let me punch you more. There. Take a hike, pal.
Nope.
So what's the... I think we have both time and life. I think the blue dots behind our life are counting down our time. Hey, the sound channels can play both of our voices at once and have them sound like two different voices.
Yeah, I mean, we mostly just say, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, when we both said the same thing, it sounded like two dudes saying the same
Oh,
thing.
it's a girl. She has blue hair, so therefore she is mine.
Or is she a trick? Yeah,
She's a trick. She's an enemy.
she's some kind of yokai.
And her clothes fly
Okay, a
off
little
when
fan
you throw
service
her
there.
towards the screen. James, you look like you have a commentary on that.
It's a more general commentary that I do like the touch of the like the way the animation quality becomes like more fleshed out as they fly towards the screen in the close-up. You get more detail. Ha! That is very much... Alright. This
It's
is
easier to just
actually...
stay in place.
This is entirely reasonable gameplay, and I did a terrible job of it because I was distracted.
It's much easier to just stay in place and jump up straight up rather than trying to jump left to right, I found.
I assume that my start registered and will take place now?
If not, you can just say it again. Yeah,
Yes.
no, there it goes.
Okay.
I haven't thrown one of these guys towards the screen yet. Nope,
Okay,
he
no,
counted.
the blue stuff might go down like life, but it's actually like a sub-unit. Or it might go down as a time thing, but it's just
Yeah,
a
you got him. Shoot.
It's a sub-unit of the yellow life bar stuff.
Okay. Can we discuss how those guys' eyes explode when you...
I didn't notice.
You didn't notice?
Pitch him into the screen, please,
I can't.
so I can watch his stupid eyes explode. Whoa!
Whoa. These guys are like Warriors of the Sun. I don't even know what they're supposed to be, really. So yeah, James.
Simplistic music here.
Yeah, very.
Dun 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 dun. Ah.
Oh shoot. Didn't register my start. There we go. I think these guys might be bosses.
These are definitely bosses.
Yeah.
This is boss music. It's not particularly
also, I'm
dynamic
not-
boss music.
I'm not throwing them to what I'm not.
Yeah, we cannot get the throws. But that wasn't even the case in the first boss.
No, the first boss could be thrown.
But these guys' gimmick as a boss could very well just be that they are better martial artists. I like their fall. They fall like they're just like crumpling. And also, I got this guy locked.
Got him! And
That
I
was-
did get him thrown.
Excellent. So you can throw him. It's just because the throw is a kill.
Got him.
Nice. It adds a fun little thing. Every time
It
we meet a
does.
new enemy, it's like, well, what are they going to look like when we
What are they
throw them
looking
into the
like when we
screen?
go over the screen? Nope. God. Why'd we turn
Just
our backs on
really
the game?
weird queuing for
Yeah.
the transition to the next level. Like if Mario had to like go down the flagpole and then like
Yeah,
back up a
this-
few steps and
We're gonna have to fight this statue, man.
Stage 4. We're in the cave.
This is like a reskin of the basic boss, but or the basic enemy, but now he's like gold and he comes out of the ground.
Yeah. We are definitely dealing with the occult here. Nothing new for their coming forward, but that makes sense.
You can hit these guys into the lava, which is good. Yeah, this game does a lot of it seem to be based around just throwing guys at the screen.
Yeah.
They really want you to really appreciate that. Okay. What's the blind jump?
This seems like bullshit.
Okay.
Nope. It is a jump you can make.
Nice.
Oh, hey. That was not that good a power up.
Oh, I got a score.
Wow. That's not a great sign that none of our previous attempts. I think you only made it because of the boss points. They really want people to earn their way onto the high scoreboard. Great quarter parity here.
What's that?
Quarter parity between us. We're both on quarter 8.
Yeah. You were ahead of me for a while, but I've managed to survive.
But it was only ever one quarter.
Yeah.
Like, this is
You
not
only
like
have
Takeda
one
Shingen,
This is not a
where
Takeda.
I locked in a little bit more than you a little earlier on. Okay, new enemy. He's slapping his butt.
He's got some sort of staff that shoots fire.
Ah,
Got him!
nice. All right, great. Now I'll just focus on killing them, not on specifically how I do it.
Yeah, you really wanted to see what they look like? They just sort of cannonball towards the screen, these guys.
Yeah, and they look exactly like what they seem like. There's no real surprises. I guess the one surprise was, oh, hey, for some reason the girl gets cheesecakey as she flies towards us. For some reason. For the obvious reason. I mean, you took the lead quarters-wise.
Oh!
Ah! I jumped and got immediately tossed. Yeah, that's just...
God, I don't like these blind jumps. I gotta throw it towards the screen every time though.
Yeah.
No particular reason.
Ooh, can we
Oh,
throw
that's
this frog samurai to the screen? Yes, he had a fish in his mouth, which he dissolved with his own fire breath just before dying. That's interesting.
Oh, that was it?
Stage 5, ascending within the cave.
Man,
Okay.
this is the best music we've got.
Oh, the music just... We're definitely ascending now.
Yeah.
That is not made ambiguous by the music. A lot of the music is built on the same principle of like a repeating simple, insistent note or sequence of notes, but it's just hitting better here. And then the melody
Yeah.
comes in on top.
Yeah.
It's great.
This is the best music by a long shot.
It's not even close. It's the only like music that probably the only music from today that I'll ever have in my head again in my life.
Oh yeah, Takeda Shingen. The
It had like
music was-
competent music. It was getting
Yeah.
the job done. It fit the theme, but it wasn't exciting.
Oh, we're back to these guys. We never screened one of these guys before.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if we can.
There's probably like
There's definitely
I don't
some
know that
Chinese
there's, like-
folklore aspects.
yeah, I don't think there's an overarching theme, but I think there probably is some like well, we're making a game set in China. So yeah, let's have them slap their butts like the Monkey King.
I don't walk in for a cinch. But these guys flicker, so you can't really cinch them. God, I hate them. They suck. And they're hard to throw to the screen. The major gimmick of this game.
Yeah. The only piece of spectacle in the game.
Although color palette-wise, this game is also very nice.
Yeah, it's bright. It's varied. The backgrounds are nice.
Our characters are very distinct. Much more distinct.
Even though they're just palette swaps, but they're very distinctive palette swaps.
We weirdly queue up to jump into things. Oh, this is nice.
All right. Good night, Stimpinski. Thank you for bringing by
Yes.
the eerie raiding party, of which we only converted Eerie himself into a follower. But hey,
man,
that's something. That's 174, baby. The rep grows bigger. All right, 99 Stimpinski. Number 1. Damn, buddy. So busy. Oh no. Dude took me down. Oh, finally. I'm on the high score board at 14.
Much better at this game than I was at Takeda Shingen.
Yeah.
This is where I found myself. Here, throwing dudes at the screen.
Yeah, your high score more than 3 times higher than. I know that's a boss point disproportion thing,
Yeah.
But it's definitely coming together for you here, and I'm happy for you, buddy.
These guys also are clearly supposed to be like Shaolin monks because they've got the dot on their head.
Oh yeah, and like otherwise in every other way, the look of a Shaolin monk.
Yeah, the other one.
That's another tell.
Voice. That's the other tell. Yeah, they're bald. Hey, we're fighting 2 of these guys. Now we never screened one of these guys.
Yeah, even though we could toss them around.
Fairly easily.
All right,
yeah.
so we both got to work on that.
There we go.
Yes. All right, he's got pig face. I'm grimly fascinated to fight that giant fat guy in downtown.
Yeah,
Because just in the when he was walking, it was like, okay,
he's got such a unique look.
like they put some work into like the animation of this guy's body, and like,
And he's got such a
he's clearly not supposed to be comic relief. Like that, the game doesn't, at least in the moments we played, does not look like it has a sense of humor.
No, it looks like it's supposed to be very.
It looks like a serious game about people fighting in just like an alley. Oh man, I'm getting tossed around like a chump.
Back to being gold. They briefly went back to being human when we were outside. Now they're gold skinned. And I assume they're gonna come to the ground again, even though we're in a Padoga. Okay, that's just a transition. What are these guys supposed to be, do you think? Besides just being generic,
Yokai?
sort of, yeah, yokai.
I don't know.
Well, the
exactly.
Chinese equivalent of yokai, anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. They're just demon girls.
They're cute as all get out.
They got a horn on their head or something. They fight a bit with their hair like Kabuki Quantum Fighter.
Oh, there we go.
And then there's
And then there's that.
Yeah.
Is that what you were gonna say?
yeah. It's not like I don't have an objection to sexy imagery or anything like that, but it's just it stands out when it's the only thing.
Yeah.
Right? And I know, like, games never do this, but I often think, like, this would embarrass me less if you throw in some beefcake dudes.
Yeah.
Just, it really bugged me.
That's what a Bobo's
in
there for.
Star Control, there's literally, like, the Siren, there's a whole alien race of sexy ladies. And they do explain in their dialogue, like, we're a matriarchal society, and, like, most of us are, like, it's a wildly imbalanced population.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, the sexy lady aliens, like, that's fun. It fits the tone of Star Control. But the whole thing could be less like, oh man, are you guys 13 years old? You grown men making this video game? If they had just, in the background, had just like a beefy dude in a gold bikini brief, like waving a frond at the like siren leader who's like reclined sexily on a divan.
Yeah, so that's the route they eventually went with in Star Trek for the Orions. Where in original Star Trek, the only Orions who ever appeared were women.
I got this guy locked.
They were all just sex pots, right?
Yeah.
And eventually they revealed about the Orions. Oh, actually, the matrilineal society, they're ruled by their women. The women that we think are slaves are actually just basically conning men, because that's one of their things with their. They have what's the word? Pheromones that make them incredibly attractive to men, and then they, are mostly pirates. And then when the male Orions do appear, mostly in Enterprise, they're like they are also green-skinned like beefcakes.
Nice.
Who are usually just as half-dressed as the women.
Yep.
Although in newer Star Trek, Ron Howard played an Orion for some reason. So they're not all physically attractive, I guess.
But some of them are just beloved narrators.
Yeah. And then in Lower Decks, the comedy series is weirdly where they expand the Orions the most, because they have an Orion crew member.
So, I feel like we're in the end now, because we're boss rushing.
We're very much boss rushing.
Also, this boss rush has really revealed some of the limitations of the gameplay here. Because this was also how we beat the two big guys this time around.
Look at us. Couple of cards. Get him. Drift compatible. Thank you, Cedric.
Boom, boom, boom.
Holy hell.
Boom.
There we go.
Bomb strike, bomb strike, bomb strike, bomb strike.
Nice.
Do a second move, dude. He never does a second move.
God.
He just loves palm strikes.
You have to screen one of these guys, and it's really annoying.
Well.
Nope, not gonna happen. Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, those guys are like clearly decorated masters. And if they're demons, they might have like more than a human lifespan of training under their belt. Palm strike, palm strike.
Palm strike.
I can't catch my breath. He keeps palm striking me right in the solar plexus. Oh no, I'm suffocating. Yeah. Hachoo! 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 Oh, man. I guess, all men must die. I think that is definitely the coolest.
That's the best one?
Like, you get to see inside the... I believe there's some sort of amphibian man.
Yeah, I think they are. Some sort of fish man.
Do you think we were supposed to avoid that, or are we supposed to get that?
I think we're supposed to get it.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing to get.
Hey, you got it! Hey,
yeah.
I gave you two
orange bars of life. That's serious life. Ah, but immediately, it is ticking down like time.
Oh yeah, you just die if you wait too long.
Yeah, it's like Gauntlet, except there's no food on the ground. Which is kind of dirty move.
Pretty cool, yeah. Keep advancing. I'm good. I'll get there in a couple of seconds.
Oh, Shang Tsung.
Yeah, so this is the wizard who very clearly wants to do something.
Oh! Become corporeal, you jerk.
Come on, Flicker Wizard. Or at least summon another dude for us to beat up. He's just on me. Jesus Christ. Are we supposed to be hitting him at just the right moment?
Yes,
or?
I think bothering him is preventing him from becoming vulnerable.
I'll stop bothering him. He's not doing anything. Could this be the game breaking?
It could be the game breaking. Yeah, this can't possibly be how it's supposed to be, and we can also see the graphical distortions happening.
Yeah, there's like a little glitch in the corner here. Yeah, see him?
Okay. I think the game has glitched out here at what is very clearly the final boss.
Which is very frustrating, because look at this dude.
But even assuming that the way to...
Oh, wait!
No.
We got him! We got him!
Okay, so no, this is just the dirtiest quarter munching we've seen yet. A time limit game where you have no opportunity to recover your time health. And the final boss can just meander about invincible for up to a minute at a time while your health just drains. At least I made it up to number 4.
Get him.
I think I did land a hit there.
Yeah, you focus on getting him, and I'll focus on the...
I'm not sure I am hitting him. Wait, it sounds like I am. Ah. Also, the fact that we're very slow, he's only vulnerable for a moment.
Yeah.
And there's no jump attack to close the space with. Frustrating.
You've overtaken me. I've overtaken you in quarters.
There, nature reasserts itself. Ah! I like that he'll keep trying to summon, but he's clearly summon capped. I can't tell if we're actually hurting him or if the actual mechanism here is just wearing out all of his summons.
Well, let's wear out his summons then. Worst comes to worst. Damn.
He is progressive.
Yeah, he is. You know what? I think maybe we're supposed to be taking out the summons. And then he will become vulnerable. I'll try.
I like the little sneaky walk that the demon girl does sometimes.
Yeah, when she's like, like I say, she's cute as I'll get out.
Yeah, fun character designs. Both of the Jaleco games we played tonight have significantly more personality than any Jaleco game I've ever played before.
There we go. You got him. Oh, no. He got out of it. Son of a bitch.
Hey, he appeared to do his summon, but nothing came. Maybe we've almost exhausted it.
Yeah. Damn, he got me. Got one more guy. He's throwable now. We can just get him towards the screen. There we go.
There. Okay.
Now do something.
Ha!
Wow! Some more of his ass than I thought we
The
were
whole
gonna.
game was just building to the moment where you finally get your hands on the stupid wizard, biff him at the screen instinctively.
Excuse me? While I type in my name, I'm getting a high score here.
You're all over the board.
Ah, we don't fight him. We sealed him at the last minute.
Yeah. So the screen we were
We
viewing from
burned
the
down the temple. Oh.
Halajin.
Oh, hey, they're gonna show us all the guys getting thrown. Oh, well, maybe just that. Nope, they're gonna show us all the guys.
Ooh,
See?
okay,
That's what
yeah.
happens to the
Wow,
Jin.
both his eyes come out.
Both of his eyes come out.
And it seems that the reason that happened, Huren, is that he does not have eye stalks connecting them to his ocular nervous system. So of course they're just going to pop out if they're not rooted in
As
there.
soon as they hit.
Masai Kunian.
Yeah, this is very well put together, too. Just this end screen of us just standing on the
Kimema.
hill watching the temple burn. Is this the smartest thing though to
Gyokako.
burn down the temple where the evil statue is stored. There's the wizard.
Churainushi.
The end.
Finn.
Finn. Yeah, you know what? I really liked that one. In the end. I think too basic for boss tier is the issue. Like, if there was a more degree of a variety in the fighting, maybe if you had a kick and punch or just even a jump attack.
Yeah, or a jump attack. Because like it was competently executed. It's just that like all you're doing is hitting the one attack button.
Yeah.
There wasn't even a big difference between the punch and the kick.
The degree of skill comes in that knowing that you can one-hit kill somebody if you can throw them into the screen.
Yeah.
Like you can kill, but the challenge there is that certain enemies need their health.
Yeah, you need to get
more.
Yeah. Like there's stuff going on.
There's stuff going on in it, but it's
it's the kind of game where it's like, okay, that was cool, but imagine if it was really good.
Yeah.
Then that'd be cool. Because that's what it's missing. It's just being better than it is.
Yeah. But lovely.
And like the care was there.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at all that parallax scrolling with the mountains.
Yeah.
And the sunset disappearing and reappearing behind the mountains and the clouds.
The palette choices. Yeah.
But there's just not enough going on in the gameplay to really elevate.
Hey, number 1, number 2.
I got number 4. I'll take it.
But you know what? A high mid is what it was, because this is also what I was saying when like Takeda Shingen is from the same period, right?
Yes.
Gameplay a lot better, 100 times more challenging, but also just like visually just wasn't there.
Not 100 times in the sense that you spent $5 to beat this game and just over $6.
Sure.
Wait, no, I did the math wrong on that. I was dividing by the wrong number. When you spent 32 orders, that's $8.
That's $8.
So a $5 versus $8 difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. This game was not as hard. It was good. It was good.
It was good.
And it's sad to know that Jaleco will degenerate to their big Super Nintendo games, all just basically being Final Fight clones.
I will also say, you said this in Takeda Shingen. I think it's equally or even more true here. If we were playing Hachoo 3, The Reckoning, I think that would be an incredible game. But they just don't follow it up. They just
Dragon Seeds. I don't know if I'm familiar with that.
Yeah, okay.
I know that like Jaleco made a lot of games, and I bet plenty of them are okay or even ascending to good. In fact, both of the ones we played tonight were okay ascending to good. But you would like to see them go further. And as far as I know, they didn't. They just proceeded to then... I love Monster Rancher. I love any game where you can create a random character using some kind of object in your home. I loved Barcode Battler when I was a kid. I loved Monster Rancher. I will look into this Dragon Seeds. I'm just curious about it.
Man,
I love Monster Rancher. I loved, when you finally find a CD that makes a good character, monster that you're gonna keep, and then like you come up with a name for it that's somehow related to the album.
Did you know it was
like
just recently discovered that there was recently as in the last couple of years, that there is a unique monster in Monster Rancher that you could only get from one singular CD? I believe...
Is it some obvious thing like Rumors by Pink Floyd or...
I'm trying to... It is from an album. It is from an album. It's not another game or anything. It is Monster One Monster. Oh God, I wish I could find it. I believe it's a Bon Jovi thing because I believe the monster is called The Boss. So.
That's Bruce Springsteen.
Sorry, yes, Bruce Springsteen, not Bon Jovi. I had Bon Jovi on the mind from earlier today. I wasn't listening to Bon Jovi
they're
or
both
anything.
New Jersey.
That's true, yeah. Damn, I can't find it. But it was only discovered very recently because it's literally a single like best of album collection
Oh, hey.
that summons the monster.
The game art makes more sense now that we've played it.
Oh yeah, it's one of them being hurled at the screen.
It's not one of them. It's 5 of them. 4 of the big pig dudes and 1 of the Shaolin monk guys.
Yeah, well, I'll just...
All being thrown by one single mighty judo throw. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was okay. Mid-tier.
Yeah, mid-tier.
Oh, picture a little animation that comes up, but it's not. It's not there. But probably in the summer.
So maybe just boo.
Yeah, it'll probably be in the summer before I can do it. But we'll get a little graphic that can pop up when we classify it, and then I'll add it to the spreadsheet in the background. Next, every now and then we'll take a look at what's in different tiers, remind the viewers how the system works, that kind of stuff, and that's how we'll proceed. So yeah, cool. This was good. What we should do right now is remove the games we played from the to be played list. I'm not going to add them to the played list. Oh, you want to? Oh, I can do that. Yet. So, if we're sticking with the arcades for next week.
You should leave Downtown because we didn't actually play that. Well, we started to, but we had severe limitations.
Yeah, you're right.
It sounds like...
Hopefully I can figure something out for next time.
I can look up what the cabinet
Because
of Downtown
here's the thing. Sometimes when you launch a game in MAME, it literally will pop up a warning that says, impossible to emulate.
Yeah.
Because there are games that had you punch this pad to do the punch.
Yeah.
Or like things like that. And there's no such message. So there must be something MAME is doing. And I just got to find it. So next week we'll revisit Downtown, hopefully. And then we're at the arcade in 1989. So let's see. There's not that much left for 1999 arcade. So, Greg.
Yes.
If we're going to put 2 of these on deck, we have SPY, Special Project Y, Tough Turf, Dynamite Ducks, and Gang Wars. And that's 2 games that sound like generic walk down the streets in a dilapidated city punching thugs games from the Sun Corporation and Alpha Denshi Kogyo Co. Limited.
Dynamite Ducks feels like it's a
TMNT
clone.
Like it's a cartoon duck.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that that's true, but I bet that it's true.
It is from Sega.
Yeah, it's Sega. And SPY, Special Project Y, is Konami.
It's the Frank Ducks, yeah.
I bet it's not, but maybe. It could be anything.
I don't want to burn a Konami and a Sega game on the same thing.
So let's just do it.
Yeah, let's do it in the list there. We'll do 1 walking down the street fighting people and 1 possibly unique experience.
Yeah. Walking up the alley, punching people.
Yeah.
Probably walking left or right in this Tough Turf. And then who knows what SPY, Special Project Y, will bring to us, because Konami made a lot of beat 'em ups. But so far, they've had 2 separate lineages.
Yeah.
Because most of the games that we played by them are in a very unique lineage that started with Mad City, or Bayou Billy, The Adventures of Bayou Billy. And that got refined a lot, what they did there in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
And then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is just the template for the Simpsons beat 'em up.
Yeah.
But then Crime Fighters was very much just its own thing. It had a pretty complex control scheme. It had lots going on. So SPY, Special Project Y, could be either of those. If it was either of those, I would bet it would be closer to Crime Fighters. But it could also be a third thing. So that's exciting.
Yeah.
But what we can do is put a fair bit of faith in Konami. In 1989 Konami. 2024 Konami doesn't need to come through for us in any way. I'm interested I think Mug Smashers, if I remember the art, it's got kind of like my brain wants it to have like
an Irish
20s, 30ish,
yeah.
It's like a
you're smashing mugs.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Or maybe it's like a violent. I was about to say it's a violent spin-off of Tapper, where the Tapper is just He's had enough. He's not gonna serve root beers anymore, or beers if you're playing Tapper. Root beer Tapper is just Tapper, except you can put it at the all ages family arcade. Yeah, you're just smashing steins on people's heads instead of trying to serve them. Man, and I wouldn't blame the tapper guy for getting fed up, because that guy, if you ever played this game, you just have 4 bars and the customers are like making their way down the bar, so you got to fling beers to them, and then when they catch the beer, it like the force of your sliding the beer to them pulls them backwards, but until you get them off the bar, they finish their beer and they keep coming. And if any of them make it to the edge, they grab you and they slide you down the thing, and it's like, listen, man, I'm just trying to like pay the rent.
Yeah,
like
this is not
like you can see that
does
there's
no one want a cocktail.
you can see that
mixology course.
you can see I'm the only person employed here at our 4-bar festival setup, and I've served you 5 beers already. And that's probably why you're reacting like this.
Yeah,
but
that's probably why you're so angry.
I can't blame him for being... And yeah, it's a very difficult game. I know when I was younger, I don't know how far I've made it.
Your mom?
But I've made it a few screens. But when I played it recently, I could not get off the first screen. I didn't play it that much. I could train up. I have not let my my video game skills atrophy with the rest of my body and mind. Yeah. Cool. So, 2 more for the mid-tier this week. Which is, probably where they'll mostly wind up. And then we'll be like, why didn't we have a 5-tier classification system to break out the...
Oh,
but
God.
Hopefully we'll remember all of this stuff when it comes time to rank them. Hopefully every one of these games is seared into our memories equally.
I mean, the less memorable game is, though...
Well, that's also a sign.
To its quality,
yeah, like... If we're, like, a year from now, we're trying to do a ranked list, and we're like, what the hell was Gang Wars?
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely at least lower mid, if we can't remember.
I mean, I think I'm going to have to probably see covers or some gameplay footage to remind myself of some of these. But as soon as I see even a frame of, like... See, I can't even remember what the name of the ultra-violent one we played last week was.
Tecmo Night, but
Yes, Tecmo Night. I see a frame of that, I'm going to go, oh yeah, I remember that game.
Yeah, right. Yes, where every enemy has its own distinct, my face is just a gore mask now, but I'm still coming.
Yeah.
Version of the sprite. Yeah, so all right. We're on the path. It's a long path, but that's 2 fewer games on that path. So I don't think we're down to 90 games to go yet, but we're getting there.
We're getting there.
We're closing in on only 90 to go.
Okay.
And next time, hopefully we'll get this downtown working because it seemed cool. And then SPY, Special Project Y, and Tough Turf from the Sun Corporation. But we don't just play beat-em-ups here. Come Friday, I don't understand exactly why Danielle keeps being like, our anniversary, me and Danielle's anniversary is Friday.
Yeah.
And I keep being like, I can cancel the stream. We don't have to do Friday. And she's like, no, I don't want you to cancel it just because of me. We'll do our anniversary stuff on Saturday. And then she keeps being like kind of weird that Greg will be here while we're celebrating our anniversary. And I'm like, but we're not going to be celebrating because you told me not to cancel the show, but I can cancel it if you want, babe. And then she's like, no, I really don't. You're not listening to me. I don't want you to do that.
And I'm an intrinsic part of you guys' relationship at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like it's fitting. You're the you're the third most in this apartment person.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. So,
especially with my computer being broken.
Yes, especially now while you have to come here for Frosthaven. But so possibly Friday Night Frosthaven, or possibly Danielle comes to her senses and acknowledges that she does not want me to be streaming on our anniversary, and that's okay.
Could also be canceled by Rich. We don't know. He's got some...
Anything can happen. There's all sorts of things that can cancel that. Don't worry. Then comes Saturday. I guess I'm supposed to cancel on Saturday, but if I don't, I'll be early in the day playing King's Quest VII. The Princeless Bride, going into Chapter 5, Crisis in Etheria, I believe it was called, which I'm told is the most complex and challenging of the game's 6 chapters. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm getting close to the end of it. When I'm done, I still have to play King's Quest Mask of Eternity to see how it all came to a terrible end.
To see where it all came tumbling down.
Yep. And then the King's Quest saga is done. It's time to think of something new.
Ooh.
Also the coolest chapter. That's very promising. I'm very excited for that. I really enjoyed chapter 4. Yeah, and then Sunday, I don't know how long it'll take because I have no real sense of what the end game is, but I have everything I need to do the ritual to finish. No, not everything. I need to find the sigil of binding in the ethereal void. But that's all I need to do before I can free the genie, then rebind the genie inside my lungs, and then blow the horn. And that, I don't know if there's a boss or what there is. I think I'm finishing Ultima Underworld 2. Labyrinth of Worlds on Sunday. At last. Not because it hasn't been fun, because I have been playing it since September while also doing the King's Quest saga since September. So I am kind of itching for some variety on the weekends. For some fresh blood.
Yeah.
And we're getting close to that on both Saturday and Sunday, which is cool. And then, before you know it, it'll be Tuesday all over again. And Greg will be here, and we'll be beating him up for your viewing pleasure. That's where we are. That's where we're going. Take us home, Greg.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sticking around all the way to the end. If anybody's still here from the raid, thank you for toughing it out.
Thanks for raiding.
Getting all the way here. Please follow us down below. You can even subscribe, including Twitch Prime subscribe. If you got a Twitch Prime.
The options exist.
James is offering 30 days of conditional love.
But there's no condition.
Well,
As long as you're paying. I guess that's a condition.
Yeah, that's the condition.
But that's 30 days. Once you pay it, I've got it for 30 days. There's no additional condition. I guess if you revealed yourself to be racist or something.
Yeah, well, yeah. Let's not get too
If you show yourself to be a poor character.
Yes.
Then the offer is revoked. So there is a condition.
There's many conditions on love when you really think about it. And remember, until next time, violence is never the answer, except in video games. Bye-bye.
See you later.